Hey everybody. Hello. How is everyone doing today? Uh, Let me know whether you can see me okay, whether the light's okay. I've just realized I've left my light over there, which I need here. Give me 2 seconds. So unorganized today. Give me 2 seconds and I'll go and get the light that I need on the desk. 2 secs. Where is the plug? Where is the plug? Ah, that's better. We have light. Okay. Much better. Twist. Okay, so let's try and get this sorted. There we go. I've had a bit of a busy day, so I had to go and see my mum this morning. So I had to first of all go to the post office this morning to pick up the moon box. Then I had to go and see my mum because it was her birthday yesterday. And I got back home, and then I ended up going into the city centre just for a wander on the shops and just get some coffee and just relax. Then I had to come back home, so I've just been so crazy busy, which is really bad that I forgot to tell you. But I assumed you would get the notification on YouTube that it was planned for later anyway. At least that's what I hoped. And I assumed you would have figured out that I would have been going live today, seeing that I got my moon box this morning. So, hello everybody. Now I'm here. I'm sorted. Let's see who we've got in the room. So we've got Twist. Hi, Twist. We've got Simon. We've got Jen. We've got Robin. Joanne Morrill. Hi, everyone. And Spitfire Cat. Hello. I think we've got some more people coming in. So I've started it a few minutes early because I was just waiting to go on. So finally received my moon box. The notification that it was at the post office arrived at my house yesterday. So with the Christmas period, it seems to have taken so much longer to get to me. So yeah, it feels like I've been waiting forever. I normally sort of get it on the 14th or 15th of the month, but it seems like it's taken such a long time for it to get here today. I mean, it's the 25th today. I normally have it well before that. In fact, I normally get my moon box before the payment for the following month goes out. But the payment for the following month went out a few days ago, and I still hadn't received January's moon box, which I was like, no. So, how is everybody? First of all, it feels like I've not been on YouTube for ages. In fact, it was before Christmas that I was on, I think. Have I been on since then? I don't think I've been on since before Christmas. I think I've ghosted a lot of people since Christmas. There's a lot been going on. Loads and loads of things have been happening. That's why I've not been on YouTube. I had so many plans. I've not been on YouTube because I've had a lot going on. But things are starting to settle down now. So I spoke to a few people about what's been going on, but I haven't told everybody. But things are happening. Situations are resolving themselves. So hopefully things will start to get to a more regular and usual schedule, or as regular and as usual as my schedule has been. Twist, no, it hadn't been opened. The package hadn't been opened. It was just marked as a customs package. It arrived in the UK on the 13th of January, according to the tracking information, and then there was no updates at all until the 23rd. So it's 10 days it sat somewhere in the UK and didn't appear to move. Then on the 23rd, I had another update. And then the 24th, it was it's here, and we've notified the address that you've got customs to pay. And then obviously I went and paid the customs this morning to get the box. So the box is here. So, it feels quite heavy this month. It feels very heavy this month. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare. So I did have the theme up. So the theme for this month's Moonbox, because if I look at the papers, I'll spoil myself. I'll spoil something for myself. But I managed to go onto the Witches Moon Instagram page, avoid all posts about it, which has been really hard because it's been like a week late. So the theme for this month is Bridges Flame. So that's cool. And what it says is, as we pass through the winter solstice and welcome the returning sun, we begin again. We celebrate the light half of the year that starts to unfold and give thanks for the knowledge and information we have received from the darker months. We are more practiced and evolved from our earlier spirits, having more control over the manifestations that we work to bring forth. This is a very sacred time for us, as we dive into the seasons of growth and abundance, working with energies that bring strength and conviction to our intentions. In this very special collection, we work with the energies of Bridget. The power and promise that is included within these items were created and sourced to reignite your creative and uncompromising self. So that, to me, sounds as though it's focused on a particular deity. Now, I don't usually work with deity. I think we had this conversation when I did my Divine Masculine versus Sacred Feminine chats. I don't actually work with deity or any particular deities. So it'll be interesting to see what we get in this box and how they have used the theme of Bridges Flame in the box and what stuff we've got. So, Twist, are you ready? Because I know you like to open your box with me, and I know you've had yours for at least 5 days, just sat there waiting to open it. So, are you ready to open it? Right, let's got to create some space around me. I'm so unorganized today. It felt like I was getting a bit cabin feverish, and my housemate Lee said, "Come on, let's go into the city," and it did me good because I've been in a really, really bad mood for like a good few weeks. But getting out today was really good. We're gonna have Five Guys for dinner after I've done the unboxing. There's a Five Guys literally like a mile away, so we can Uber Eats Five Guys to the house. And I'm working tomorrow, so I've got to get up at 3:30, which is terrible. I absolutely hate it. But that's a whole other conversation. Let's focus on the Witches Moon box. So let's open it up. Right. So first of all, we're not going to look at the artwork, or we're not going to look at the artwork. That's going to get put to the side. We've got the ritual spell, which we'll put that to the side as well. Got our papers, which we are not going to look at because we don't spoil the surprise. But we'll look at the inside of the box. And it's a bright red, which obviously suits the theme of Bridges Flame. But the Oracle card that we've got for this month is from this deck. I do not recognize the deck. I'm sure somebody in the chat will recognize this deck. And this is the one that we've got, or that I've received this month. Now it says the Tarkine or Tarkine. Growth is good, but I acknowledge it can sometimes be painful. I accept my own wild soul. I can be alone and connected. Oh, God. So that is on point for me at the moment. Really on point. That's a really good and appropriate message for me this month. Growth is good, but I acknowledge it can sometimes be painful. Well, over the past 4 or 5 weeks, there's been a lot of growth, I think, in me. Come to some realizations of some things regarding my current job. that it's not good for me, it's not healthy for me, the environment isn't good for me. I'm not on about the physical environment, but the hours are terrible. But the actual emotional environment and how is horrible. It's horrible. I do not look forward to going to work anymore. But I'm doing something about it. I have applied for a new job and I'm in the process of going through that recruitment process. And so far, it's all going well. But it also, I accept my own wild soul. I can be alone and connected. And over the past few weeks, has been a bit of a long time, which is never a bad thing, but I've not embraced it as well as I should have. So that card this month, always on point for what is going on. So happy with that card. Very happy. That obviously will go on my altar behind me for the next month or until the next box comes, which will probably be in about 3 weeks. It'll get dispatched in about 10 days. Oh, so Twist has found what deck it is from, and it is from the Earth Power Oracle. So I'll have to have a look at that Oracle deck, see what the other cards are like. Twist, what card did you get? Oh, I've already used time. I'm so not paying attention. Twist got the Magnetic North. I am flexible but consistent. I am magnetic. I know my purpose, my own true north. Hopefully, Twist, that one is on point for you as well. Right, let's get in to the box, see what we've got. So it's okay. So the way it's packaged, I've just seen something straight away, which looks amazing. I assume, Twist, you can see this big thing in the middle of the box as soon as you open it. I'm not going to show everyone yet because I like to do it in a particular order. I like to go through all of the yeah. Well, let's ignore it for now. Let's go through all the regular items first before we get to the sort of gift, the big ticket items at the end. That's the way I like to do it. Yeah, there's not enough. To be fair, Twist, it's so big. I'm not sure how they could have hidden it, but we'll get to that towards the end. So let's go in with the herbs. I think first, seeing that. Oh, there's. Okay, I'm seeing stuff. There's noodles everywhere. But yeah, okay, let's go in with the herbs. I've only got 2 herbs this month, so hopefully that's the same for you, Twist. But I have got bay leaf, and I've got allspice. So these are the 2 herbs, bay leaf and allspice. Bay leaf is really like whole dried bay leaves are really good for intention setting. So or what's the word I'm looking for? When you write on petitions. Oh, I'm having one of those days. Really good for writing petitions on. So if you take a large dry bay leaf and write a petition on it, like what your intention is or what your hopes are, that, and burn it in a cauldron or over a flame, they're really, really good for that. And they work really well for that, especially if you're, especially like things like prosperity and stuff like that. Burning a bay leaf with your intentions on it or your petition on it is really quite handy. Cool witch tip. Right, so those are the only 2 I've got. What we do next, Twist? Talk to me while I take a sip of tea and have a vape. The salts bottle. Okay, so they changed the salt recently and we got it in a packet, like a sealed packet, but we've gone back to the little jars of salt. And I prefer the jars of salt than the packets. I really do. So we've got Libertas Sacred Salt. So that's the label. Ooh. Libertas Sacred Salt. And that's what's inside it. Oh, Right, I'm going to have a smell. I'm probably not going to be able to describe what it smells like to you because I'm rubbish at stuff like that, but I'm going to have a smell. Oh, it's very fresh. Quite, yeah, I think it's bay, but it's a very fresh smell. It's nice. Very nice. Right, so next. Oh, okay. Next, we have a room spray. I've gone for the room spray twist. I thought it was the oil. Um, Hello, Little Uncrone, and hello to anyone else who's come in since I started and I'm not seen. I know I'm really rubbish at looking at the comments. So I thought this was the oil at the side, but it's not. It's actually a room spray. So it's Bridges or like a spritzer, like an environment spray thing. My words are not good today. What do you call it? Like an aura spray. Oh, I'm so not with it at all today. I'm all over the shop. So yeah, so we've got an aura spray, and it's called Bridges Flame Aura Spray. Now I'm going to have a sniff. I recognise the smell, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, it does, but it's not strong like licorice or aniseed, but it's got a little bit of that sort of undertone. But it's sweet at the same time, but warm, if that makes sense. Hmm. That's cool. We like aura sprays. Aura sprays are great. Oh, thank you, Elle. I'm sorry I've not been around for a while. Things have been going hectic. If we've got enough time after the unboxing, I will tell you all about it. I've got quite a lot to get through today, actually, because there's something else I need to show you that I purchased. Twist, what's next in the box? What are we going for? Speak to me, Twist. What's next in your box, Twist? Where are we up to? Orange. Oh, we've got a pouch. We've got a pouch, which means we've got a crystal. We like a crystal. Everyone loves a crystal. Oh, Twist. There's something under my pouch. Oh, I know what that is. It's okay. So it's a tiny orange pouch this month. It's not massive. Like compared to my hand, it's quite a tiny little pouch. Um, so let's see. This will be our crystal. We know this is going to be our crystal. So let's see. Oh, oh. I don't know what this is. It's a very pale orange tangerine color. And it's like got these little white lines running through it, and it's very smooth. But I don't know what that is. It's sunstone. Mm. Well, that would sort of run with the theme of this box, and it's in a cute little orange pouch, which is great. But I like that crystal. Definitely want to know a bit more about that. Right, on to the candle. Ooh, the stuff under the candle. Right, onto the candle. Oh, Dan, what you doing? Sort yourself out. I haven't got anything to open the candle with. Honestly, I'm having a right mare today. All this evening, I'm having a right mare. There's things I've got to get out the desk. I'm so not ready. My little scissors aren't to hand. Right, got them. Because I can never seem to get into the candles. There we go. So the candle is going to be an it's amazing. The candle is amazing. The candle is bright red and sparkly with glitter on. Look at that. Ooh. It's such a nice colour. It's proper, like, lipstick red. And it's sparkly. That's so cool. That is so cool. I love the colour of that candle. And the Dan think the ritual that we get with it is the awoken flame ritual. So that's nice. We like that. Twist. What's next? We've got to stay to the original. Oh, so I have got an oil twist. Have you got an oil? There's an oil in here somewhere. There is an oil in here, and there's the incense and stuff. Oil. Yep. Right. Let's go to the oil. This is a lot of stuff in here. And I've also seen my little spritzer for my Aura spray, which is in the box as well. It was at the bottom. Let's go for the oil then. So the oil this month is called Brigid Magical Anointing Oil. That's the label. And it's got, look at that, it's got a bay leaf floating in it and other herby botanical goodness in there as well. Let's smell it. Let's see if I can do this smell of this justice as well. It smells very much like the Aura spray. So it's got that freshness. Clove, yeah, it's got that freshness. It's got that, maybe that's like the aniseed, the incense, aniseed, licoricey smell, the clove. Obviously, it's got bay in it because there's a massive bay leaf sat inside the oil, or a couple of bay leaves in the oil. And there's a little quartz crystal shard in there as well. It's a nice smell. It goes with this. It seems that obviously the theme that they've been doing with this box is really running through the whole box. It's definitely all about Bridget and all her jam and stuff. So let's move these noodlies out of the way. So obviously got our little spritzer for our Aura spray. And then the incense we've got for this month is Solar Torch incense. Now let's have a sniff of this incense and see what it smells like. It's not as strong as the previous incense. It's quite a subtle smell. It's a very warm smell, if that makes sense. Does the word warm smell make any sense to anyone? Yeah, probably aniseed-ish. It's a warm smell. It matches again the whole theme of the box. It's a very warm. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a warm smell. Yeah, it makes sense. The whole theme of it, like that fresh, warm. I don't know, warm, fresh. I'm not doing very well today. I apologise for being so bad with my words today. It's a twist. We're down to what appears to be three extra, or the three extra items. We've got three items that are not usually included. Those are all the originals, or all the standard items. We've got an oil and an aura spray. It's very rare we get both. Usually we only get one, but we've only got two herbs. The stuff in the can. Are you know about the long stuff first? I think that might be our third herb. Well, what would be classed as a third herb? Because I think I know what it is. But let's have a look. So yeah, the stuff under the candle. So yeah, I know what these are. These appear to be cinnamon sticks. They look like cinnamon sticks. Is it? I think they are. I think they're cinnamon sticks. But we've got 3 cinnamon sticks tied up together. This is clearly part of some ritual. Yeah, normally they're quite short little sticks. It's quite unusual to see them this long. This is clearly part of the ritual that the box is designed to allow you to do. So that's really cool. And it's probably the pull class in this is our 3rd herb. You normally get 3 herbs, but the cinnamon sticks are clearly the 3rd one. So do them. Shall we do the tiny little brown box next twist? Now we're on to our gifts, the gifts that you get every month that differ on a monthly basis. Most of the stuff we've got is up standard. So now we're on to the gifts. So should we do the little brown one? Cool. Right. So we've got a little brown box. Now, usually when we get boxes this size, they're normally like pendants or little sort of amulets or talismans that you can wear. Before we've got coins and things like that. But what have we got? This. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's good. I always worry about the. I'll show you first before I start chatting, jibber jabbering away about this. So let's take this out of the box and take it out of the little packet because you haven't seen it yet, and I've just been like, "Ooh, this is amazing." So let's try and open this up and get it to where it needs to go. Right, here we go. So we have got a pendant, and that is what is on the pendant. It is, isn't it? That's what it looks like. Now, I really like this. One, it's not too big. It's really tiny little pendant. And I also worry about the jewelry or the pendants that come with the witch's moon. I find that they're always female-esque in appearance. There's only been 1 or 2 that I've seen, and I've been like, "Oh, I would wear that." Most of the stuff, like the sacred jewel, the sacred garments that they do in the Witch's Bounty, it seems very female centered or very, that's the wrong term to use because I shouldn't be gender specific to certain things. It seems like it's got a very feminine energy. Is that a better way to say it? I'm really not doing well with my words today. But this one is lovely. It's something that I would definitely wear, and it's nice and small and subtle and not huge. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm running out of space to put these things. I've got no space. The final thing that is in the box, and this stood out completely as soon as I opened the box, is, and you'll see why it stood out completely, is this carved wooden box. It's got a Celtic cross on the lid, and it's carved around the sides as well. It looks amazing. And inside is oh, there's stuff in it. Oh my god, there's stuff in it. There's stuff inside. There's extra stuff inside. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got more stuff inside the box. We have more stuff inside the box. This is amazing. We've got like a whole nother set of stuff. Oh my god, there's moss everywhere. There's beautiful moss inside it. Right. So inside the box, we have some more herbs. We have jasmine flowers. We have a crystal. This looks like tiger's eye to me. And we have a dinky little candle, which is white. A little short little candle. And the box is full of moss. It looks amazing. Oh, this is so nice. Like, there's so much moss in the box. There's loads. Can't put it there. You go. You can see it better there. So much moss and bed of moss in there. Okay. So this box was officially amazing. There's so much. I think that's everything. Yeah, that is everything in the box. The fact we get another crystal, another candle, and our third herb, or would it be our fourth herb? Now, this is clearly part of some sort of ritual, I think, for this. The fact this in a box, I've got moss everywhere now. It's part of some ritual. So let's see what it actually. Let's look at the. Oh, we forgot the artwork. We forgot to look at the artwork. Yeah, it's a really nice colour of Tiger's Eye. So, right. Artwork this month. Ooh. So, 2 pieces of artwork. The first one is clearly a Book of Shadows page about the Wheel of the Year. And it gives you information about a star. Literally, it's the Wiccan Wheel of the Year. That's really cool. I like that. It's a nice piece on the Wheel of the Year. That's lovely. And the next piece we have, the next piece of artwork is obviously about Bridget. So there she is, and she's holding that symbol which we had on the necklace, or the pendant. That's the symbol that she's holding there on this anvil. So that all the information about Bridget, everything you need to know about her, loads and loads and loads of good stuff. So that's the artwork. So let us quickly go through to make sure we've got everything. I think we have, because there's a lot of stuff in front of me, but let's make sure we've got everything in this box. Okay, so the first item on the list is the hand-carved Celtic cross box. And it includes a mini white intention setting candle, jasmine flowers, and tiger's eye tumbled stone. And it gives you loads of information about this. So let's have a read of this, because I want to know what the intent behind this little kit was. She says the Celtic cross holds within its design a vast number of symbolic synchronicities and meanings. Naturally found among Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Britain, the Celtic cross is woven into the mysteries and honour of the land. As with any cross, the centre resembles the place where the whole of cosmic power and knowledge resides. Sprouting from this are the branches of earth, air, fire, and water, or north, east, south, west, or rather a combination of spiritual attributes that stand as a waypoint during times of rocky and uncertain waters. Also standing as a resemblance of the fire festivals, this design brings us a token of celebration during Samhain, Beltane, Llamas, or the coming of Imbolc. The history of this ancient symbol dates back before Christianity and holds the Earth's teachings within its core. We have sourced this very unique wooden box for this collection so that you may hold any items that stand sacred to your practice. Placed within this box, among a bed of natural green tree moss, are the following items. And then it lists the items and tells you what each item is for. So it's almost like they've created a little mini ritual inside this little box. That's really cool. I like that. It's like we've got 2 rituals for the price of 1 in this box. Amazing box to start the new year off. The second item what we got was Bridget's. I need to say her name. Bridget's hammer, fine pewter pendant with cord. We got that, and it's Bridget's hammer, which is cool. We got the Bridget Book of Shadows artwork. We did. We got the hand-rolled and anointed Awoken Flame spell candle. Definitely got that because it's an amazing colour. We got the large cinnamon stick bundle. We got Bridget Magical Anointing Oil. Bridget's Flame Ritual Aura Spray. Libertas Sacred Salt. Yep. Solar Torch Ritual Incense Sticks. Yep. Large Tumbled Sunstone. So you're right, Twist. It was Sunstone. My first piece of Sunstone. We've got Allspice, Crushed Bay Leaves, Wheel of the Year, Book of Shadows artwork, Personalized Oracle Reading from the Earth Power Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So you're right on that as well, Twist. And parchment paper. So that's what we've got. Yeah, so we've got everything. So that was amazing that we got all of those items. While I was on the Witch's Moon Instagram page, I happened to see the theme for February. And I cannot tell you how excited I am about the theme for February. I mean, this box is amazing. There's so much stuff in this box, and they seem to do better every single month. We've got almost like 2 ritual kits in one with this box, but February's box is gonna blow my mind. The theme of February is Witch of the Woods. And I've been rocking my fantasy woodland fields for about 2 months, about 2 months now. The Tower of the Enchanted Forest, love it, and like all that. But I just want to read to you about what the theme of February's box. So it's called Witch of the Woods, and the artwork on the page is that Witch of the Woods on the Instagram page. And what it says is, nature plays a wonderful role in the magic that we work with each day. For every ritual, relying on the natural energies from the earth and the gifts that she bears, we are able to make real and raw change happen within our environment and sacred spaces. We are all truly blessed to be given the knowledge of herbal witchcraft from our ancestors that is commonly less accessible and holds within them the wonders of occult power. In this extremely exclusive collection, we work with these natural powers using tools that have been custom made for this very box. We are overwhelmed with excitement and truly looking forward to our subscribers being able to experience these magical tools. That sounds immense. That sounds immense. I'm so excited for February's box. Bridges Flame, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, we'll see what it's like. I get the theme about getting, we're past the dark half now, and the nights are slowly getting shorter, still very slowly. It'll take a while until the sun is really back into the world. But Bridges Flame, obviously, it's about getting the sun coming, a ritual to get the sun back and all that type of stuff. So that's cool. I get that. But the February box sounds absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for that box to get to me. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I can see everyone chatting in the comments regarding like the cost of the box, and it is a slightly expensive box for people being in the UK or for people outside of North America. So the box is produced in the United States, but they ship internationally. There is a price for shipping in the US. There's a different price if you're purchasing it from Canada, and there's a different price if you're purchasing it internationally. And the price, I will have a quick look and let you know, where is it? There we go. How much it costs in pounds sterling, including shipping. So it costs just short, so £59.91 was my last transaction to them. So it's £60, and that includes shipping. So for all this stuff and shipping is £60. But then once it arrives in the UK, I have to pay customs on it because it's over that certain value. I have to pay customs, and the customs is about £17. So it is just shy of £80 for this box. I have been looking for other boxes. I have been looking for boxes that are based in the UK, and I have looked at people's unboxing videos, and I haven't yet found one that comes up to this level of content, of quality, of the stuff you get. And every box is a real definite theme. There's real definite intention and thought put behind the contents. It's not just a collection of witchy ephemera thrown together and sent out. You know, for me, it's a full ritual that you get every month, and it introduces different aspects of witchcraft into your practice. So, like the month that we got the scrying mirror was like amazing, and it incorporates a whole ritual around it, and the tools you get and the herbs you get relate to using that ritual. And you can burn your herbs. You know, you can burn them in a cauldron. There's all these different things you can do. You can lay them out. There's so much you can do. And I think I really need to do a video on using my stuff from my boxes in a ritual for you guys, so you can actually see how they can be used and what you can do with them. And I think I don't like sharing super personal rituals, but I think like a ritual based around the wheel of the year or this time of year, especially with the contents of this box, might be a perfect thing to do to show you guys how I use my stuff from the Witch's Moon in my practice. Now, I'm not by any means a baby witch. You know, I've been practicing for a number of years. I left it and I came back to it. I put it down and came back to it. To me, it just seems normal and natural. But I know for all those people who are new to the craft, it can be overwhelming. It can be like, oh my goodness, there is so much stuff here. There's so many books on it. I don't know where to start. Um, I don't follow many pre-prescribed or pre-laid down rules. Like I don't have anathema. I sometimes don't call in. I don't call in the quarters. I don't cast a circle. And a lot of people would say that you must do these things for it to work. I don't believe you need to. I would sometimes call in the quarters, and I would sometimes cast it, depending on what I'm doing. But then I'm a bit more eclectic, I suppose, in how I practice. I don't follow a particular religion, I suppose you'd like. I'm not a Wiccan. I don't follow Wicca. So maybe that'd be really handy to show you a really basic ritual with the stuff that I've been provided with. I'll obviously use other stuff, but with the stuff I've got of how to do a ritual, and a ritual can be many different things. There's a difference between a ritual and there's a difference between magic, and how they both intertwine. Like you can do rituals based on the wheel of the year, and you can do magic for particular results. So yeah, I think maybe we should. Maybe that can be something that I do, especially seeing the stuff I've got here. It's definitely about encouraging the sun and the warmth and the light back into our lives. And after the past couple of weeks I've had, I could do with that. So I'm at work for the next 4 days, and oh no, then I've got to Scotland. Oh, nightmare. Hmm, when can I squeeze it in? I'll find time. I will find time to film it. Find time to film it because this one doesn't seem like a super personal ritual. So I'll find time to film it and show you what I do and how I do it. So yeah, so we're approaching 45 minutes. So I've got 15 minutes left before I need to go and get food because Lee will kill me if we don't order Five Guys just after 7. And I've got to be in bed by 9:30. So I popped into the city centre today and popped into Urban Outfitters just randomly. Lee's like, let's go and look at Urban Outfitters. I think he's got a voucher for the store. So we went into Urban Outfitters, went looking at a bit of the clothing, which was quite cool, quite retro, quite 80s. So I was all over about that. And then I happened to notice that they were selling tarot decks in Urban Outfitters. And then something in my mind jogged, and I'm sure Simon had been to Urban Outfitters and bought something from there, but I couldn't remember what it was. So I was like looking around, and they've got loads of stuff on mindfulness and slightly more mainstream esoteric topics like mindfulness and calmness and things like that. So I was like, oh, okay. I saw the tarot deck, and I've had a few really crap 4 weeks. And my friend Lee was like, look, just buy it for yourself. I was like, but it's the week before payday. Everyone's scared. It's like, just buy it for yourself, treat yourself. And I was like, okay, I'm so gonna do it. And I was like, do you know what? It's only £17. I will buy it for myself and charge it to my credit card. I need a treat. It's been a long 4 weeks since the festivities ended, and you're in that shitty mood of everything's not going very well, and everything's crap, and everyone's got no money, and no one's doing anything. My job's terrible, and I've got no motivation to go to work, and I'm trying to get a new job, and all this stuff going on. So I was like, do you know what? I want a new deck. I'm going to buy it. So the one I bought, and I'll grab it from the bag, is. I'm going to take the foil off so you can see it. So I bought this from Urban Outfitters. It was $16.99, so not massive, not a terrible price. Really good price for a deck. So I'll take the foil off because the foil always shines on the screen. So the deck that I got from Urban Outfitters is the Tattoo Tarot. And I bought it purely based on the 3 images on the back. Those are 3 images on the back of the deck. And I was like, oh, that looks really nice. So I bought it. I bought the Tattoo Tarot. It's a lovely box. I don't even know who produces it. I've got no idea. But it was only $16.99 from Urban Outfitters. So do you know what? I'm actually gonna. I normally don't. I might do an unboxing for this or first impressions. So oh no, decent box. Look at the box. Quite a decent box. Little white book's quite basic. Little white book. I'm gonna have to have a look at the cards. I'm not gonna do a full walkthrough, but I need to look at the cards. Now I bought it and opened it, I need to look at the cards, and I'm hoping, based on the 3 images that are on the back, I'm going to like the deck. Oh, the backs are a bit weird. Right. Anyway, let me get into the cards first because they're covered in cellophane. It's a chunky deck. It's a chunky deck. These are the backs of the cards. A bit pink. Oh, they're not in order. No, they're not in order. Or they might be in order. I don't know. Oh, no. Right, I'm just gonna try and get to the majors and do the majors because it seems like it's a pip deck, but that's fine. I actually, they're really nice. They're not all the images, and I actually quite like these. Right, come on, let's get to where you need to go, Dan. Right. So I'm just gonna quickly. Why are they not in order? Why is this like this? Right, I'm just gonna quickly. They're not in order. This is going to annoy me. But do you know what? They're not in order, but I don't care. Because... Oh, am I missing comments? Oh, so sorry, everyone. Right. So, let's just flick through the majors. They're all in the wrong order. I'm not going to reorder them. I would do if I was doing a full unboxing. But I love the artwork. And you know what? I think I'm slowly... So normally I go for decks that are not pure pure tarot decks. Like, not most of my decks the majority of my decks have had cards changed. I've had names changed. This is, I think I'm becoming a bit more happy and a bit more comfortable and a bit more like I don't own a pure RWS deck. I don't think. No, not an original sort of style. I've got decks that are RWS decks, but their artwork's totally different. Like the Dark Mansion Tarot, the artwork is not RWS. I think it's about time I actually purchased, I'm about to say it, an RWS deck. Yeah, I have the art. Oh, that's true. I have the Golden Art Nouveau, but again, that's not That's not Pixie's artwork. So Simon, you may have to assist me in purchasing my first RWS that uses Pixie's artwork. I'm gonna take the plunge and actually do it. I've been totally open about this before, that I've not got an original RWS. I've never really resonated with the images. I mean, I know the images, obviously, but I've always gone for something slightly different. Always. I remember my first tarot deck that I actually worked with and used, it was only the majors, and it was one that was drawn by 12, 13-year-old Dan. So, yeah, I've never used the original images drawn by Pixie. So maybe it's time. Maybe in my tarot journey, it is time for that to happen. But oh wow, look at that. You know this, Simon. We've had these conversations. I've not got an original RWS with Pixie's artwork. I have got RWS decks based on the RWS system, but the artwork's not Pixie's. So the Golden Art Nouveau RWS deck. Come on, talk to me, Tarot. The Druidcraft Tarot, different artwork. None of it is. I have not got a deck that uses the original artwork at all. So I think it's about time that I definitely went for an original RWS. Oh, that moon is amazing. I like the images in this deck. I really like the images in this deck. No naked baby! Ha! I don't want a naked baby. I know I'm going to have a naked baby, but I don't want a naked baby. But yeah, but I'm really, really, really happy with the tarot tattoo, and it's amazing. It's cool. I like it. It's funky. It's definitely Dan-esque. It's something that Dan would have, and obviously I've got it now. But yeah, I mean, and the people in it are quite hot. Like the court cards are a little hot. So let's go for, right. Look at the King of Cups. He's hot. If he was in a bar, I would totally shut him up. Or I'd try and chat him up. Probably fail epically and have to get my housemate to help. So yeah, I'm happy with this deck. I'll probably do a full flick through. I'm gonna have to put the whole thing in order because it'll do before I do a flick through. Like, it won't be a first impression, but like or even unboxing, but a flick through. But I like this deck. So yeah, so I bought that today. That's it. That's all I bought, really. I've not really been buying much. It's that time of year where everyone's got no money, everyone's skin, everyone's poor. Yeah. So, Simon, I need to know which RWS to get as my first RWS tarot deck. I need to know which is the one I should be purchasing, because I don't own one. Above, have I missed it? What? I recommend starting with the Centennial, Dan. Okay, I will. Amazon, will they sell it? The Centennial? Like, what do you even search? Like, what do you search for? Is it like the Centennial RWS and it should come up on Amazon? And hopefully nothing that's going to break the bank. You're going to link me. Okay, link me on Glide or Messenger or something. Okay. So just to let you know what's been going on the past few weeks, quickly to tidy up or to end the video. I've had a really, really bad 4 weeks, 5 weeks at work. I've been feeling very down. I've been feeling very low, and I've ghosted quite a few people, and I haven't been telling people what's been going on. I've been keeping it all to myself. People from the community and online I've ghosted quite a lot. And someone pointed out to me the other day that was a bit of a shitty move. So I apologise if I've sort of been out of the fray for a while. I had to take some time out of myself, and I know when I'm going through shitty times that I sort of withdraw into myself. I know this, and I need to learn not to do this and to lean on people. But work has been really bad to the point where I've had no motivation to want to get out of bed to go to work in the mornings. I've had to, because if I don't want to work, they don't pay me. But I've now applied for a new job away from that environment, totally different industry. And I've been going through the application process. I did the online application and uploaded my CV and got through that stage. I then had to do a video interview, which wasn't with another person. It was pre-recorded, and I had to pre-record my answers to the questions. Obviously, I am fine talking on camera at my computer screen. There was no issues with that. Got through that bit, and I'm now waiting for a date for an assessment centre. So once all that goes through, I'll be in a much happier, much better place. The hours are better. The salary is the same that I'm currently earning, but the hours are better. And also, this job is a trainee engineer job. So I'll be studying for the first 12 months to gain an MVQ in telecommunications engineering. So it'll give me a trade, an actual skill, and a qualification. And then once that's confirmed, once I've done the first year, my salary will start to climb once I'm qualified. So things are moving forward, things are going better. So any support or help or love or light that you can send my way to help me get this job would be really appreciated, because I really, really want this new job. I am so excited about it. I have obsessed over it. I have devoured the company's website. I've even followed Instagram hashtags that relate to it. This is how terrible it is. I have been like looking at people's Instagram. I've joined a group on Facebook about that talks about the application process and talking to people doing that. Yeah, so I'm super excited by it. I feel a little bit more revitalized by it, and I'm hoping that it will come good, because I really, really, really want this job so much. More than I wanted to work at the airport. The airport was just a job to pay the bills. And this feels like a career, and I really, really want this so much. I just know that there's not much more I can do at the moment, physically actually do, other than do like a little prosperity ritual, which I was setting up, and that fell apart because my mood went nose diving into the ground. But maybe I could do that. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's happening. So please send some amazing energy to me and help me get this job, because I really want it. I'm so excited about it. So yeah, that's what's been going on. So hopefully now things are starting to move forward a little bit. I will hopefully start to do more videos on YouTube. I've got some ideas, especially, to help baby witches, and I think that'd be really good to show you how I do it. Now, I'm not saying how I do it would be the only way, but it's one way, and it's not very structured. It's a bit sort of free flowy. You get to do what you want. There's no real rules in how I practice, which I think is good when you're first getting into it. If you decide to follow a particular path after that, like Wicca or Alexandrian witchcraft, is that the right one? Oh, I can't remember. Or Dianic witchcraft, then go with it. But because I don't follow a dogma or rules, it's really fun. Okay, guys. Thank you all so much for these lovely comments that you're sending me in the chat. I know I missed them, but I can see flares and hearts and lots of lovely things being said. So it really, really touches me. Thank you so, so much. It's just about to turn 7 o'clock. I have to go and order Five Guys. So then I can eat. But I promise I will not disappear again like I have done. I've missed chatting to you guys. I missed doing YouTube. I miss spending time on YouTube. And Al, I'll drop you a glide. Do I even know you on Glide? I think I do. I'll drop you a glide actually. Yeah, and I can chat to you about, as a baby witch, what you want to know, and then do my videos catered to baby witches, my ritual videos. Maybe I can call it Baby Dan. Maybe I can do like a baby witch. I can do a baby witch series. So, on that note, normally we have a bit of a chit chat at the end, but we haven't got time today because we did the box and we did the tarot, and then I told you about what's been going on. So I will definitely be back very, very soon. Very soon. I'm working for the next 4 days, so I might try and pop on next week before I go to Scotland. But yeah, Simon messaged me about the RWS Centennial. I'll drop you a message about baby witching. And I will hope to see you guys all so very, very, very soon. Thank you all so much for the love. Have a wonderful evening and take care, guys. Bye-bye.